Hey guys, welcome back, and today I'm going to be showing you my full makeup routine step by step. First things first, get my hair out of the way because somehow I always get it in my hair. I really need to get some hair clips, but I do not have any, so we're working with it. Some people say do your makeup before your hair. I definitely always do my hair before my makeup. Comment down below, do you do your hair, makeup, or get dressed first? Because personally, I'm always hair, makeup, get dressed. The first thing I always use is the Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Nude. I like this foundation a lot because it's only medium coverage and it doesn't look super cakey, but it just makes your skin look really smooth. I got shade matched at Sephora for this and they were very accurate. Like, I feel like that's perfect. And look at the difference. It looks like I have the beauty filter on this side. So then you just repeat. And it looks super full coverage when you first put it on, but then after you blend it out, you can still see your skin underneath, which I like. And if you need to get shade matched, I would strongly recommend Sephora because they were so nice to me. And I'm gonna be honest, Sephora really intimidates me because I feel like every time I go in there, I'm being watched and I'm being judged on what I'm getting. But as soon as I asked to help find my shade, they were amazing. And also, I know this is making me look super pale. I have a really red undertone, so you just gotta trust the process. Too much. Can this go like, it can't go back in the bottle though. That's unfortunate. I don't want to have too much on. Look at that smoothness. Come on. Next, to kind of fix all this paleness I got going on, and my skin tone literally changes every single day throughout the year because I get tan from practice, and it's really hard to find something that matches always. So that's why I gotta have this. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Contour, and I use it as bronzer. This is the shade Light/Medium. I literally just use it as bronzer and put it in the places that bronzer would be to make myself look a little bit more tan. Especially in these months where the sun isn't really out. During the summer, I never need this, but if you're like me and you get really pale in winter, this is for you. So yeah, I put it on both of my jawlines and then both of the sides of my hairline. And just blend it out. And it definitely doesn't need to be perfect because a tan is usually not perfect. So I just kind of go in every direction, every motion. I just go for it. Oh, this is why I need hair clips. What the heck? I mean, look at that. I'm visibly more tan. Then I go in with my second e.l.f. Halo Glow, and it's the blush. And it's Rose You Slay. And don't have blush blindness, guys. Sometimes I think that I have it, but not today. I just add a couple more dots down here and try to give it a little more. And look at that. For those of you with blush blindness, look in the mirror and examine side to side, because right now I'm looking in the mirror. It doesn't look like this side is anything crazy, but then compared to this side, right? And then I go in with this Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Medium Sand and just kind of cover some of the red spots I have. I just try to cover a couple of them. It's never going to be perfect. And that's okay. Because skin isn't always going to be perfect. And I always have some spots to cover up. It's life. Then I just kind of lightly dot. This is a very blendable concealer, so you don't really have to mix it in a whole lot. That one's low-key in my hair, but it's okay. This is also literally like a Halloween beauty blender, and yes, I know it needs to be washed. I'm sorry. Is anybody else really guilty of hardly ever washing their sponges and brushes? Because it's been a while. I'm better about my brushes. The sponges just get me. And then next we go in with the e.l.f. This is literally like a $3 eyelash curler. You don't need a fancy one. I know some people like the one with the built-in eyelash separator. I don't think you need that. But then I just go in and curl my lashes a little bit. Again, $3 eyelash curler. I usually only curl one side at a time because my lashes fall super fast, so what's the point? I swear by this mascara. Great Lash, waterproof, very black. It's the only one that I actually like. As you can tell, this one is almost empty, but it's gonna work. I have no tutorial for this. I literally just put it on my eyelashes. It doesn't need to be perfect, and you'll see why. And then repeat that exact same step on the other side. Curl with the $3 eyelash curler. I got this from Ulta, by the way, if you want this one. I think they have it at Target, too. Why is it empty? I have so many of these, and they're all empty. Load up the mascara. Little bit on the bottom. And we're good. And that is when I go in with the Sky High mascara, and this is the waterproof one. If you're a swimmer, you know you gotta use the waterproof. But I just go in and do a second layer just to kind of give some more length and make them just a little bit darker. Just use some micellar water and a Q-tip just to clean up whatever you got on your eyelid. This time I actually didn't get that much. Sometimes it's really bad. And then I recommend using the other side, the dry side, just to dry it up a little bit because the micellar water is kind of greasy. Or maybe greasy is not the right word. I think it's more oily. Next, we go in with the NYX eyebrow pencil in the shade Blonde. Why does this always happen to me? Oh. Can we be so for real? This one is on its last leg. Okay. I just lightly go in and fill in my eyebrows. Sometimes I need a lot, sometimes I don't need that much. Just depends on how much chlorine is in the pool. Right now, there actually isn't that much. I've noticed my eyebrows have been a lot darker than usual, and I am not at all complaining. And just kind of brush them and shape them a little bit. And then for lip liner, I use Makeup by Mario. Just lightly line the outside. As you can tell, it's not going to be perfect. Just kind of blend it out with my finger so it's not such a rough line. Like so. And then go over it with some Summer Fridays Pink Sugar. This one smells so good, I just want to eat it. And that is all for makeup, so let me just put on some Sol de Janeiro perfume. And we're done. Now we can pull the hair back, and I am done. This is the final product of my makeup, and I'm obsessed. That is all for my makeup routine. I hope you guys loved it. Please like and subscribe down below, and I'll see you next time.